Hello everyone, this is Mr. Sniper here, and we'll continue reading The Dark Love, a Tikitobi Love Story, Chapter 3. Before we get started, I want you guys to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you guys want more creepypasta fanfictions out there. Until then, let's get started. After a while walking, I managed to stop crying. My heart still sunk. The thought of seeing my dead mother on the floor. I could really gasp in the fact that she was gone forever. My thoughts flickered to my little sister, and the thoughts of her being all alone. I felt more tears from my blue eyes. Down my tears stained my cheeks. I soon began to doze off and realized that my head was resting on his shoulders. He chuckled at me, knowing how tired and defenseless I was at this moment. I instantly became eager. How dare he laugh at me? How dare he ruin my life? What little family I had left. I knew deep down I was going to make him pay for this, only if I didn't know how. I was simply not strong enough. Building my hand right into a fist, I made a curled collision with his cheek. That force hurt my hand and gave it the effect that I wanted. Down in his grip loosened, I was able to kick him in the chest, landed on the cold, musty force floored hard. He looked down at me with fury blazing in his eyes. I smirked at him, then quickly stood up. I began to run as fast as I could manage. With him hard on my heels, his combat boots made loud bumps on the floor as he began to pursue me. Tears rained in my eyes as the thought of what happened if he catches me. The light faded as it soon became darker in the woods. There's any barely moonlight coming from moon gazing in my path. I almost ran into trees several times, but I managed to chip my shoulders, which caused me to yelp in pain. How could this even possibly happen? In fact, I was running in the woods for my life. Made the situation worse. Megan, get back here. If I catch you, you will regret it, he sneered. Venom dropped from each of his words. This made my heart beat faster. Even more in fear. Not only he's chasing me, now he's making threats. I knew that if he's going to catch me, I was really done for. Literally done for. The thought of him killing me crossed my mind several times. If only eagered me to run faster. However, my legs soon began to scream in pain. It felt like I was about to fall to the ground. If I had to think of some way to lose this figure, that would be my only way of saving chance. It's not like I could just run. He was keeping up with me. Maybe he was even faster. But he was enjoying the chase. I thought about it. It brought brightness up into me. That was so amusing about this, that he was willing to chase me down. What did he even want with me? I didn't belong to him. I didn't belong to anyone. I hated the fact that I found him attractive. I had doubt that I would still find him attractive if he caught up to me. In fact, I knew I was going to hate him if he catches me. I took a sudden sharp turn to the right and then began to run to the distance. I heard it coming from. Sure enough, it worked. I could no longer hear him pursuing me. However, that didn't mean I was safe. In fact, I knew he would eventually find me. And when he did, there would be trouble. It wasn't like I could keep running forever. As soon as I became tired to run, I slumbled down next to a tree, pressing my back against it the hard cold bark. I soon drifted without warning, realizing the fact I was still in danger. A sound of a branch snapping soon brought me out of my sleep. I quickly stumbled to my feet, but I wasn't fast enough this time. A strong hand grabbed me by my waist. I found myself being ripped backwards, and I felt arms snicked around my waist. I began to struggle, tears raining down my eyes. I didn't want this. This was a nightmare for me. Why couldn't he just leave me alone? I tried nearly to scream. Instead of the figure earlier, it was completely different. He wore a blue mask, and he had a blue stain, black strip dripping from where his eyes should be. I opened my mouth to scream, but it quickly placed his gloved hand over my mouth and slammed me into the tree, holding me by the throat. I bet your kidneys will taste wonderful, he said grimly. Gladly? Removing his hand, I screamed for anyone to help me. He only chuckled and held up a scalpel. My eyes dripped with fear. I began to scream even more. I fought against his grasp, but it was no use. He was simply stronger than me. I closed my eyes. I felt the tip of the scalpel touch my skin. Suddenly, the figure was ripped away from me. I opened my eyes and saw the masked figure fighting the man that killed my mother. I was stunned. He was seriously coming to my rescue? It had to be impossible. He had killed my mother and ruined my life. How can he protect me? The masked figure fought back. I was watching with wide eyes. That thought hit me. I needed to run. Only I was once again too late. I was yanked by the back of my hair, which caused me to yelp in pain. The figure had gripped on my chin and forced me to turn and face him, the man that saved me. What did I say, doll? You will regret running away from me. Just wait until we get back to the manor. He sneered, tossing me over his bronze shoulders. The masked figure glared at me with hate, curling on his lips. The thought made me grateful that I was actually near this kidnapper. Wait, what was I thinking? Nothing could be better than this fate. I'm sure he may have saved me, but now he also killed my mother. To me, that was the last straw. Who are you? I asked after a while. They call me Tiki Toby, but you can call me Toby. He sneered, clearly still angered about the fact I had run. I let the conversation die, and then I looked back to the ground. I thought about running across my mind, but I knew he would catch me. I was terrified of the thought what will happen once we got to that mansion.